Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel, 12 Seasons of Astrology. The main focus for January 2020 for your sign is in your 11th house and your first house. On January 2nd, there's Mercury in Capricorn, your 11th house, that will conjunct Jupiter in Capricorn, your 11th house. There's increased discussions or activities involving your friends, networking groups, and social media. On January 3rd, Mercury in Capricorn, your 11th house, will oppose the North Node in Cancer, your 5th house. There's discussions with friends and or social media that could change your relationship with a romantic partner or with your children. On January 4th, Mars in Sagittarius, your 10th house, will trine Chiron in Aries, your 2nd house. You may receive a raise, bonus, promotion due to your achieved goal. Also, you may receive recognition for your achieved goal. On January 7th, the Sun in Capricorn, your 11th house, will sextile Neptune in Pisces, your 1st house. You might meet someone new from social media or one of your local networking groups. On January 8th, Mercury in Capricorn, your 11th house, will sextile Neptune in Pisces, your 1st house. There's conversations with a new friend from social media or networking group. On January 10th, there's a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer, your 5th house, that will oppose Mercury in Capricorn, your 11th house, that will oppose Saturn in Capricorn, your 11th house, that will oppose Pluto in Capricorn, your 11th house. Over the next 6 months, something about your 5th house will gradually get phased out, or get eclipsed out. This is something about your children, your romantic partner, your fun and leisure artistic project that could get eclipsed out within the next 6 months. Also, you need to have profound discussions with your friends, your networking groups, your social media that requires structure, limitations, restrictions, and discipline so that it can be transformed for the better. Otherwise, it could be completely eclipsed out within the next 6 months. Let's see. Also, I just want to mention, if you were an adult or a teenager back in 2001, on January 9th, 2001, there was a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer, 19 degrees. If you can remember back then what happened between January 2001 through July 2001, it's possible that something similar could happen again, even though the planetary energies are different, but something similar could happen again. On January 15th, Venus in Pisces, your 1st house, will sextile Uranus in Taurus, your 3rd house. Just like there's a positive sudden surprise about your neighborhood, siblings, cousins. Also, you could receive a surprise phone call, email, or a letter in the mail from siblings or cousins. You could be featured on your local news, or your neighborhood could be featured on your local news. Also, let's see. On January 17th, Chiron in Aries, your 2nd house, will sextile Mercury in Aquarius, your 12th house. There's conversations about earning money from confinement, like hospital, a clinic, jail, prison, or a pharmacy. On January 18th, Mercury in Aquarius, your 12th house, will square Uranus in Taurus, your 3rd house. It looks like there's an unexpected, unsettling discussions about your siblings or cousins or the neighbors while you're being hospitalized or while you're on bed rest. On January 22nd, Chiron in Aries, your 2nd house, will sextile the Sun in Aquarius, your 12th house. You may earn money from a pharmacy, jail, prison, hospital, clinic, or nursing home. On January 23rd, Venus in Pisces, your 1st house, will sextile Jupiter in Capricorn, your 11th house. You could meet someone new on social media or from a local networking group. On January 24th, there's a new moon in Aquarius, your 12th house, that will square Uranus in Taurus, your 3rd house. Normally there's a fresh start and a new beginning on a new moon, but this like there's a sudden, unforeseen event involving your siblings, cousins, neighbors, vehicle that could have you end up in a hospital, clinic, or a jail. On January 25th, Mercury in Aquarius, your 12th house, will sextile Mars and Sagittarius, your 10th house. You have conversations about a hospital, clinic, pharmacy, jail, prison to change, or you could changing your careers to that profession, to one of those professions. On January 26th, there's Venus in Pisces, your first house, will conjunct Neptune in Pisces, your first house. There's increased activities involving your appearance, physique, personality, image, or reputation. On January 28th, Mars in Sagittarius, your 10th house, will square Neptune in Pisces, the first house. You may have a confrontation with someone at the workplace regarding your career. Let's see what the cards have to say. Alright, so the first one is waiting. The second card, occupation. Third card, enemy. Alright, so it looks like you may have some sort of enemy at your occupation. Or let's see. Or you're waiting for an occupation, but somehow, or an enemy is waiting for you. I don't want to say that in that way, but it looks like you're waiting for some sort of occupation. Possibly, it looks like your 6th house is in Leo, but there's nothing in Leo throughout the month of January. Your career is Sagittarius, so it looks like you could possibly be waiting to hear back from an occupation or a job that you applied for. But like if you could get hired, you may already have enemies right from the start based on whatever the way you look, the money that you're earning, or any type of reason. Some people like to dislike you for any reason, for no reason at all. All right, Pisces, that is all I have for you for January 2020. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Also, please remember to check out the other videos I have posted. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye, Pisces.